Hello, hello. We are doing more in a dream barbecue. And I feel like I actually know what I'm doing this time. I kind of I get the game now. You know what I mean? I I understand what it's doing. I understand where it's trying to go, and I understand what I need to do. Bellow Bellow mini boss? What the fuck does that mean? And then we're also gonna do more vampire therapist because what the fuck are you talking about, bro? And then I want to finish Vampire Therapist on stream because there are so many other games that I want to play, but I don't like abandoning games. I'm fine with you know, starting a game um and then maybe going off to do other games like once or twice, but I don't like abandoning a game directly. If we started on stream, we're going to finish it on stream unless it's a class of '09 situation where you should definitely stream the Resident Evil games. That would be super fun. I think I want to, I don't know if I'm going to stream them, but I do want to play all of the Silent Hills. Um Resident Evil, I just feel like in the newer ones are going back to its survival horror roots. But yeah, I feel like the old ones I would like. Um I mean, I have the old one, the first one on GameCube now, but I feel like the ones in the middle, they get more, action oriented and less scary. And on this channel, I'm all about the scary and weird games. Um, I might like the new one. 5 and 6 suck ass. Yeah, that's what I've heard. So we'll see. I mean, I definitely am gonna play the Resident Evil game that I have. Not on stream, because I don't have a capture card for the GameCube, but I'll definitely stream at least a little bit of Silent Hill if I don't stream all of Silent Hill. Because I don't know why I haven't played them before. I'm really into survival horror games, but I guess I've always just been more of an indie player. Like I don't play I don't play the mainstream survival horror games. I'm too good for that. But ooh, I'm definitely gonna play Alan Wake also. I started that when I was a kid. I remember playing that when I was like 12 or 13, and I was too scared. So I think I'll play it again. The good thing is that I'm still Alan Wake 2 is goated. That's what I've heard. So I'm definitely gonna play that as well. But the good thing is that I'm not really afraid of horror movies anymore. When it comes to horror video games, I still get super scared. So I feel like that kind of helps because sometimes I'm not fun to watch horror movies with because I don't get scared. What's up, Shelzo? But yeah, I don't get too scared with horror movies. So sometimes I'm not a fun person to watch them with. But when it comes to horror video games, I still got that spook in me. I still get real scared. So anyway, let's boot up ENA. We are, is it ENA or ENA? I have no idea. But we reached, I don't know what our ending was called. We reached one of the endings, but from what I saw, there's three, I think, other endings. So we're gonna try to do all those on stream if we can. Let's switch over. And now that I know what's happening, Ina, about Enya, Ina. But are they saying it right? That's the thing. I am so chill. Sunday night stream. Hell yes! Press any key to continue. See, now that I know what this game is all about, I'm into it. I can't wait. The first time I played, I was just so confused. Let's see. I think the face cam is okay there. Alright. Ooh, if we're gonna do 3 paths, then I'm gonna have to delete this one. Hold on. This is the one that I used. This kind of look around. And, okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. It's like that Russian backwards E, too. Or is it supposed to be a 3? I don't know. Alright, we reset that one. This is our original playthrough. So basically what we did before this run, how we ended it was we went immediately to the Purge event via taxi. So we're not going to do that this time because I didn't get to do any of my quests. Like the guy on the bridge, didn't help him. We just fucked off to the Purge event and then went from there. So we're going to avoid that this time. Yep. Last time I played, it was a little too quiet when I was watching the VOD back. If I put it at 40, how's the voice to game volume? Is that good? Because last time I felt like it was maybe a little too quiet. But it's always hard to tell personally. It's good? Okay. And yep. That's good. I like that it saved my settings from last time. Hell yes. Okay. So I've been seeing some theories that ENA, whatever, that this is, they were in like a war, which makes sense. Because, you know, we're in a village right now, the sky is all red. And I remember there was this one scene where ENA had like bullets all around them and everyone hates them for some reason. So anyway, there's this theory that ENA is like a weapon of war. And yeah, that's why everybody hates them. And that, oh, damn, I get scared from that thing every time. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting theory. And I think that would make sense because, you know, like, why does everybody hate us? We didn't do anything wrong. Ooh, what is this? These weren't here last time. Oh yeah, how the fuck do I crouch? These weren't here last time. I wonder if it's random or if it's because we're on another save file. And so then the theory is that at the beginning of the game, where we're at now, it's like a snapshot in time before ENA died, and we're in like some kind of limbo, which would make sense. I mean, this game is super surreal, so it would make sense that we're in some kind of limbo or like hell dimension. A new Persona 5 gacha game. That's interesting. Okay, I'm not gonna judge because I literally have Boot Hill from Honkai Star Rail as my wallpaper, so there's no fucking way that I could judge that. I play all that shit. Except Love in Deep Space. I tried it, it just wasn't for me. Yeah, that ENA was or is a soldier. Yeah, that's what I think, because the outfit then would make sense. I thought that it was a school uniform at first, but it does kind of remind me of, yeah, like an old military outfit. But yeah, Persona 5 gacha. You're gonna have to tell me how that is, Goobus, because this is new too. What is going on? Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me how that is, because the thing about gacha is that you've got to have a bunch of different characters. But if it was a Persona gacha, that would make sense, like just Persona for all that series. But just Persona 5, aren't they gonna run out of characters? to make you have to pay out the ass for. And where is my bed? I feel like we've been running for way longer than last time. Where is my bed? Okay. This is hella different. These were not here last time. There was this thing, the paper plane. But some people never leave the 4th of July barbecue. What's up, Evil Petty Mike? Yes, it's... Ooh, you finished drawing Cancer, ENA. Is that when we're in the party and we're like withering away? Yeah, new things are spawning in. I'm noticing that from last time. So, yeah, this is different. Yeah, once you join the ENA fandom, you can never leave. Oh, is that the bed? What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Now I'm super excited to get back because I want to see what's different and what's changed. New characters, and you can use the other ones too. The guy in the sky is the guy on the bus stop posters. Oh. I wonder if we're going to learn more about him in the second chapter. Oh, the other thing. We're in a hospital bed, so I'm thinking, you know, yeah, we died or something. I do think chapter 2 is going to be darker. I hope so. I mean, I hope that it's not, you know, too dark. Because this game is also super funny, but yeah, it'd be cool. I think it's definitely going to get darker because if we delve more into ENA's story, it's obviously super dark already just from what they've hinted.
Where the hell is the boss?
Cancer ENA is a meme that both OG ENA and Barbecue ENA, where they're in a hospital and they have cancer. What the fuck, dude? I gotta look that up. Alright, right, boss.
I am not the boss.
I like this guy.
But, in fact, the great Dracula.
Dracula. He might actually be one of the most normal characters in this game.
What are your pain points? What's your problem? What are our business struggles today?
The poses ENA did are 1980s Japanese Super Sentai Spider-Man. Yeah, I hope it gets more psychological horror elements. Make it like House. Ooh, that would be cool. I love House. If none of you guys have seen House, highly recommend.
だが一つ問題があるとすれば、お前は遅すぎた。今からそこに滅びた身の始末に行こうにも、もう俺たちには時間が残されてないんだ。
Huh, seems I am out of the loop. Shall we review the job description?
Oh, no, that's the TV show. That's Doctor House. Or no, I think they do just call it House. No, House, the, it's an old Japanese movie. I think it's categorized as a horror, but it's really not super scary. I mean, listen, House, Doctor House, I used to watch the shit out of that, and it gets super crazy. But, yeah, it's a Japanese horror movie, technically, but really, I would call it more like this. Like, it's super trippy and psychological, but it's just the weirdest movie you'll ever see. And I love weird movies, and that's at the top, I think, is that movie. I think it's either the 80s or 90s that it came out. But yeah. Dude, that's cool that your mom would do that. I don't think my mom would be able to watch ENA. Oh, yeah, I did go back and I watched the web series. I hadn't done that before, playing this for the first time. So 1977? Damn. I didn't realize it was that old. Yeah,
元い
1977.
た場所に戻れ。そして受付を見つけるんだ。
But yeah, I don't think my mom could handle ENA. I think she maybe would try to watch it for my
That's
sake,
most
but
categorically doable.
that's not her thing. I love this guy.
あんたが思
Let's
ってる
talk to him
通
again.
り、ここに座って仕事してると息苦しくなってくるよ。
Me when I work from home remotely and I get so sick and tired of doing nothing, sitting on my butt all day. It's a hard life out there. In 4 years, we'll have a full 3D map of the observable universe. In 10 years, we'll have a full map of our sky showing everything moving. Every 3 days, a new telescope is taking a new complete scan. That's crazy. That is trippy. I love space. I wish I was smart enough to have a job in it. Hey, she's getting you merch for your birthday. My birthday's also in July. Let's go. Yeah, I saw there's some Fangamer merch that looks really cool. I might get some. And I'm still thinking of a tattoo. Theories that our entire universe might be inside a black hole. I've heard of that. I've heard of that one. Black holes are always such a cool concept to me. Like, we know they exist. And you know what? My favorite space fact is how in... Shit, what movie? Was it Interstellar? Where they basically did a computer simulation to try and figure out what a black hole would look like. And I think it was for... No, not Inception. Interstellar. Where they did a computer simulation to figure out what... Yeah, Interstellar. To find out what a black hole actually looks like. And so... they saw that and they were like, this must be a mistake or something, but they used it for the movie. And then, however many years later, it was pretty recently, right? They came out with that photo of a black hole and it looked super similar. Pretty much the same.
You must be the entity that figured out where our target was. Is that
verifiably true?
What? Did you call me a stinky penguin?
No, but I know a guy who could get you one.
I can hear your thoughts. Stop!
If I had a specific character, who would it be? From, like, my favorite character? Because if I had to choose a favorite character, I really like ENA, specifically salesperson ENA. I also really like this guy. What's his name? Froggy? Froggy. Let's see. Alright, alright, alright. I played this game once before and I'm still getting lost. Right. We gotta go down here. Oh, the crowd door, right. I forgot there's multiple doors. So the one that we went through was the Door of Loneliness, I think it was called. So in the next chapters, we're gonna see a lot more of those. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I have to talk to you.
Did I catch you at an okay time?
I like this character too, whoever this is. Oh yeah, coral glasses. We didn't talk to them that much in our last playthrough.
I'm afraid that the smoke here is polluting our lungs.
But yeah, salesperson ENA. Well, I also like Meanie ENA. I like them both. But salesperson ENA, I think, is the funniest. Boss isn't even born yet. Claude
Who else is
I like
involved in the
that.
decision making?
C'est reparti avec les questions, c'est ça? Vous m'avez l'air Problématique.
Problematique.
With words or what? Let's talk, you cheap assistant! Pauvre? Bas de gamme? Moi?
Worry not. You are still a child of God.
What the fuck is up with that?
Jouez avec le feu, mademoiselle. Bon, écoutez, les genies sont les seuls à pouvoir arrêter la smoke. Tout ce qui se cache derrière
We've
les
already
portes
met
de
one.
cet endroit chante leur gloire. Et n'essayez même pas de manquer de respect aux portes.
Bless you for your business.
Alright. Talked to the assistant. I'm locking in. We're not faffing about. I'm getting that other ending. Even though I'm not sure what I need to do to get there. All I know is that I gotta avoid going to the purge event. Acted like the original ENA. I like the original ENA. I like all facets of ENA. That's why I think if I do get a Dream Barbecue tattoo, it's either gonna be ENA or the logo at the beginning with the like barbecue tongs and stuff, like the fork and knife. That would be a cool tattoo, I think. I like small tattoos. That was a compliment. Okay, wait. So we talked to them. Oh, that's right. This is the other door. Alright, let me actually try to check my tasks and shit. Hello! Froggy.
ENA! あんたの会話をつけてたよ。
I stalked your conversation.
羨ましいジーニーとドアについて聞いてたんだがね。もしあんたが探しに行くっていうんなら、俺は一緒には行けないみたいだ。
Alright, I forgot this guy's a pussy. He does not actually do anything helpful for us.
だからジーニーを見つけるのはあんた次第ってことになる。また連絡するよ。おーい。
Heel, frog.
Ping me in some moments.
Alright. Do the loneliness door. Have I talked to this one? No! Damn it, I forgot that it did that. Oh, never mind. Thought we killed that.
You're not fooling anyone, fraud!
Ну да, твоя правда. Меня звать Кейт, а ты вот Энна. Я тебя тут миллион раз.
Yeah, I like looking on Etsy for that kind of stuff. Because, yeah, I feel like fans always make the best merch.
Ну да ладно. Ты видал уже одинокую дверь? Я от нее тащусь.
Actually, we have seen the Lonely Door already. That was our last playthrough.
Нарушая все законы. Вот в этот раз я точно повстречаю туалет.
Yeah, the voice acting in this game
You
is
must
top
be
tier.
talking about the genie, true?
Obsessive fans, yeah.
Как странно ты называешь
If I knew how to, like, knit and sew and stuff, I feel like I would definitely... I love on Etsy seeing people make, their own plushies and stuff. If I knew how to do that, I totally would, because there's so many... I really like collecting plushies, and I want to have a big collection someday. Ooh, I actually made that. Gotta practice my jumps for when we meet the... Damn it. For when we meet the, porta potty again. Whoops. Damn, now I gotta go all the way back. Okay. No more mess around. We gotta lock in. Yes, open. The animation is clean. Welcome back, Evil Petty Mike. What'd you make for dinner? My dinner is flamin' hot dill pickle Crunchy Cheetos. I don't think I like them, but I'm eating them. When you pause, if you look at the sky, there's a hidden image each time. That's cool. Ooh, air fryers are peak. I really need to get my own air fryer. Back when I had roommates, I would use my roommate's air fryer all the time. I don't think I ever made anything in it that wasn't, like, made better using air fryers.
Gather info and ask questions. I will provide us with the factual truth about this Jeep.
Eh?
あんた急に何言ってんだまあいいや、別にいたらいいんじゃないか
Froggy, get with the times. Genie is bathroom. That's a good idea. Yeah, I should get an air fryer. I need to get a small one though, because I have 0 counter space. Oh my god. This is the beginning of the end. This is where we were at the ending. Hopefully not this next ending though, because I am gonna make a lasting change. And we're gonna have a completely different ending this time. Hopefully, if I know what I'm doing. I'm not following any walkthroughs. Here you go. There? Well, keep it up, because, yeah, making your own food is a very important skill. And it's like one of the most, I think, easy skills to get a hang of. Because, you know, unless you're trying to be like a world-famous chef or something, you don't need to be an expert at cooking to make good stuff. Eating organic is hard. It's expensive, too. That's why it's so hard for me to keep up with eating organic. Print out ENA stuff. Yeah, honestly, the best merch is just finding cool images and putting it on your wall. My wall is super bare right now because I'm trying not to make too many holes in it since I'm renting and I'm going to be leaving soon this apartment, but the good thing is you just have to, I guess the hard thing is finding quality JPEGs and, you know, pictures on the internet that when you print out, I fucking hate this thing, bro. Freddy! Hi, Fred! Cancer is more expensive. Yeah. Cancer is more expensive than eating organic, that's true. Yeah. I know, organic food is so expensive because, you know, ew, I fucking hate this guy. This is like seeing flashbacks of everyone I hate. Look at this little creeper. Why the fuck is he smiling at me like that? Yeah, it does feel that way a lot. Like, tell me why it's cheaper to get soda than, you know, a bottle of water. Or, yeah, it's more expensive to eat organically than non-organically. Those food companies, man. Oh, this is the guy from the beginning, we're saying. Who is this guy? Yeah, that's true. Veggies, I feel like, are getting a little less expensive with... Dude, ginger ale, I know! What is up with that? I really like drinking ginger ale and ginger beer and stuff like that. I've noticed it's gone up in price. What is there, a ginger shortage? Alright, alright, alright. I will not fail you, Ratman. Last time I completely ignored your request for me. I will not this time, I promise. I will talk to the six-eyed man.
Guarda, mia signora, non passerai. Possiedo questo ponte. L'ho acquistato stamattina.
I'm the anthology anomaly! Step back, jackpot!
Ehi, 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 ascolta.
Nice. It's good that you're going to be living in the same apartment complex, because moving sucks. So it's easier if you don't have to go too far.
Cinque volte! Mi sono lasciato con la mia ragazza! Uccisa mio fratello! E ora...
That would make sense. It sucks. I love ginger ale. Oh yeah, we gotta revive this dude.
Mi scuso, mia signora. Le cose non sono state le stesse per me da quando quella strega urlante ha attraversato il mio
My
ponte.
bridge. Mio
My
ponte.
sympathy is gonna cost you for every condolence.
Aspetta.
Aspetta,
Condoglianze?
aspetta.
Mia signora pensa che mi piaccia tutto questo? Essere un accumulatore professionista non è uno scherzo. Hai qualche idea di quanto sia stressante questo lavoro? Ad esempio,
Yeah, I'm so
non hai
sorry,
fissato
dude.
qualcosa così intensamente
What a stressful
per 10
job.
minuti all'improvviso diventa il tuo regalo preferito.
Oh, there is an achievement for that? Okay. I'm gonna remember that.
Al dannato obitorio.
Because I want to 100% this
Era
too if I
così che
can.
chiuso. Ok, guarda. Vedi quell'edificio distrutto e vedi quel
7
gentiluomo là
minutes?
dentro? Quel
Okay,
giovane
I'll do that
ha
off stream then.
le mie
I'm not
proprietà
gonna
per
subject you
tutto il
guys to that.
tempo. Vuole sicuramente rubare le mie proprietà. Ma non è questo il punto. Voglio che smetta di guardarmi. Se trovi un modo per
He cares less that
coprirmi
this
gli
guy's
occhi
trying to
o
steal his
qualcosa
stuff
del
and more
genere,
just that he's looking at
lo
him.
farò.
That is the true
Non so,
autistic
potrei
experience.
darti la mia gratitudine. Qualunque cosa.
He's like,
Non lo
I don't care
so.
that he's trying to steal my stuff. I just want him to not acknowledge my existence. And Ratman, you're valid for that.
Perfetto. Ora smetti di guardare le mie proprietà e vola via.
What rainbow thing? This thing?
Esci
Oh,
dalla
shit.
mia prospettiva.
Sorry. This? I'm guessing we can't do that yet. Cause this, ooh, oh! Wee! Both Inna's pitching thingies are voice cracks. Oh, I want to see. Let's get some air. Now watch this drive. I think I know what you're talking about, Shelzo. Like, when their voice changes drastically, or they kind of glitch out. Okay, did we get that achievement? I didn't actually look. Oh.
Vai a gironzolare intorno al culo
Go
di
pull
tua
yourself
madre.
along on your mother's posterior. Oh yeah, I was last night. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Yes, I've been trading. Why is there... We know who that blood belongs to. It's the same one from last time. Pet. Not my mother, bitch. Someone else's mother. Said your mother. Ooh, come on! Hit. Okay, wait. This is one that I didn't get last time. I kind of want to go back. Wait a minute. There he is. Jump his ass. He doesn't grasp my goal. Hello? Oh. Hello? I don't like this. What is that on top? Spider? Spider fangs? Spider legs? Hello? I can help you. I can help you with that. Just let me cover your eyes. Oh right, that's why we were collecting them in the first place. Damn, I really lost the plot my first playthrough. But okay, I think I remember. We gotta. Okay. I think this is a quest that we're gonna have to use another quest to get that quest. You feel me? Oh, shit. Okay. I know where the other pet is. It is behind that house. Like guardian angels or something. Angels used to be a mess of eyeballs. Ooh, that's a cool theory. Because, I mean, yeah, it's interesting how there's some characters that are more self-aware than others. Especially, I mean, ENA is one of them. Pet! Acquired pet. ENA is one of them where, you know, she actually, like, acknowledges how weird things are sometimes. And then there's other characters that, you know, just don't seem to have any self-awareness at all. Okay, I think the other pet... down here. That's 3. I don't know how many there are. Hello, pet! Somehow get money by mustard to cover his eyes. That's hardcore. Damn. Are we a psycho? I mean, kinda, yeah, but... okay. Pet acquired. And then there's another one in the caverns. And then is that all of them? Let's go actually talk to the quest giver, to the horse, and we'll find out. Where was he? Was it over here? Honestly, that's a really good observation. Sometimes it does feel like, you know, you're the only sane person in the room. Oh, you're the quest giver, right?
That's inaccurate.
That's inaccurate. Mayonnaise? I don't know. Okay, that's slightly better. I'd rather have mayonnaise in my eyes than
Could you
mustard,
tell me
but...
everything you know about this, G?
Because mustard, that would hurt like shit. Now pets are gone. How many pets, though? Baby
Babies or
Chun.
pets?
Yeah, that's true. It makes everything kind of absurd, I guess, when you have that perspective. Yeah, but how many, bro? How many are there?
I'll be right with you.
Yeah. I get that. I feel like especially now, sometimes it really does feel like the world is going insane, you know what I mean? Like, the only people left that are sane are like what people would consider to be extremists. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? Like, it really does feel like, especially after COVID, the world has changed so much in that people don't really seem to interact with people on a deep level anymore. You know what I mean?
One person can be in two places at once.
Psychic damage minus 10 to sanity.
Does not have to be in two places at once.
Yep.
He can be in one place at one time.
I feel like part of why I understand that is my autism, so it's like things that seem normal to other people are like just don't make any sense to me. So it's a little easier to have that perspective when you're already like in a world that you think is pretty absurd. Oh yeah, check that oven, make sure your house doesn't burn down. Bathroom.
The bathroom. But of course, you are looking for it.
Oh, I did that in the last time that I played this. I don't know if you were there for that evil Penny Mike, but yeah, where he stares at the camera, that jump scare.
But the way to the entrance is
That scared the shit out of me.
The way to enter the bathroom is through that giant orb you see in the sky past the bridge. But
Ah, yes,
in
the
order
egg.
to reach it, we must create life itself.
Nah, I'm okay, bro. Not with you.
Go away, Anna, and get a life. That shall be
I'm
your
not gonna get a
quest
life, dude. I'm
today.
streaming on Twitch. That's impossible for me. Job accepted.
Let me do some research and get back to you.
Let's see, how long have we been streaming? Hold on. We've been going for 44 minutes. Okay. I'd say that's probably about... We'll do 10 minutes of ENA, and then I did want to hopefully get through another case with Vampire Therapist. So let's try and find all this guy's pets first. Because I know that when I get back to this, I'm not gonna remember to do that. Yeah, exactly. People are becoming dumber. Technology is getting smarter. Like, everybody looks to AI now. We were talking about this the other day too, but yeah, like, AI is getting way too advanced for us. This does sound like Majora's Mask. Honestly, I need to play Majora's Mask again. Majora's Mask, I know it's an N64 game, but do they have a GameCube or a Wii version? Because I'm not going to buy an N64 just to play certain games. Because I've got the GameCube and Wii for that already, but... Oh, duh, they have it on the DS too. Oh wait, no, we can't talk to this guy. Well, yeah, no, we're not doing that because we know that takes us to the Purge event. And then nothing I do here matters after that, because then we're locked in on another path. Oh, they have a collector's pack. Oh, hello, ladies. I remember y'all from last time.
Excuse me, Miss Boss Lady. Are you looking for the bathroom too?
I'm not the boss.
I'm no longer the boss of myself. However,
I'm no
I
longer
can
the
teach you
boss
to
of
grow your own
myself.
one in
That's a
few short
crazy
steps.
line. It is ruining careers, dude.
Is amongst the weirdest
Even
spells I've ever
my
heard
job,
for a
which
witch.
isn't creative in any way,
Do you
like
by
my
the
real
chance
job that
have
I
chances
do
know how to
for,
reach the genie?
you know, survival. Like, even I'm worried about that with my job, and my job isn't anything that I thought would be replaced by AI, at least not, you know,
Let's
not
make any
in a short enough time for me to worry
I
about,
must
but
get
even
rid
with
of
my
this
job, I'm
smoke
worried
to
about it.
reach the boss. And it looks like this
Creepy
bathroom
ball
could
guy,
be the key to
bell
our
guy,
business success.
this witch.
Actually, one of us went looking
Sketchy
for the
people put respect on her name.
and promptly got lost.
This is exactly why we
That's
should
true.
go to the Purge event. We could have tried going to the bed.
But also believe everything that's on the internet.
We
Exactly.
should go home. I am allergic to persons.
Me for real.
I got that reference.
Freddy, come here. Freddy, we're playing In a Dream Barbecue.
Say,
What do you think?
you seem like an entity who loves
He says, "Shut up, bitch. Give me food. I don't care."
To share the same final destination.
Hi.
Kind of. Would
Okay,
you
okay,
be
I'll put you
so
down, okay.
kind to help us find our friend? I'll reward your hard work with something that could be useful in that.
Freddy is ready for dinner,
business of
so
yours
he's
you
probably
like
gonna
so much.
try to fuck shit up so that he gets my attention.
Horrible choice, but precise. Anyway, the last time we saw her, she said she'd ask for directions inside of Seal House.
Okay.
Oh no.
Seal House.
What if she's already bloodless inside
And yes,
there?
I do know what that is now.
Don't you remember?
The first time I played through this, I was so convinced that the Seal House wasn't the Seal House because I was like, there's no way that that's a seal.
Maybe someone gave her fake directions. That's your cue, Miss Ina.
Time to get to work.
Oh, it's from Temptation Stairway? That's cool. You don't think AI is gonna live up to all the promises and hype? Yeah, well, I think what's weird is that AI was so hyped when it couldn't do all of the things that it's doing now. Like, AI is getting smarter and better every day, but it's still, I think, not at the point, even though it's been this way for a while now, I still don't think it's at the point where it should be used as often as it is. You know what I mean? And when I saw it, it's like I knew that that was going to happen when AI was first still... Oh, I hate how squishy this sound is. But yeah, it began being used for everything, even when it still wasn't advanced enough to do so. Like, everybody remembers how Google AI search results, especially in the beginning, used to say crazy shit that just wasn't true. Yeah, it requires an insane amount of power. Exactly. I mean, we live in a capitalist society. They're gonna find a way to keep it at mass market, I think. Or imagine paying an AI subscription. I feel like people are gonna start doing that. I want to go home. I'm allergic to persons. Oh yeah! Man, that was a cute episode. Yeah, exactly. Especially around kids, dude. The idea that kids are already being exposed to this stuff, like young children. There's not enough studies done, I think, on it to show, number one, not even its efficacy in classrooms. You know? And yet, we're doing that already. Alright, one more time. I just want to get jump scared by this bitch. How many times is it gonna... Hello? Okay. Come on. Oh my god. That should be a wallpaper. I like that. Young people are gonna unplug. There's gonna be a trend. Dude, I got a dumb phone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude, I feel so bad for teachers. I have a dumb phone. It's... okay, it's not exactly a dumb phone. So this is cool. It's called a Mudita Compact. It's a Polish company, I think. And it's very small. I've got a Google Pixel as well, so you can kind of see the side-by-side. But it's very small, which I like. I still have my smartphone because I consider it like a fun phone. I keep it at home and I use it to watch YouTube, and that's pretty much it. But this is my dumb phone. I used to have a flip phone, and then I switched to one that was like still laid out like a smartphone. Because even though flip phones are cool, I just didn't like using it. But basically this phone, it has a camera, GPS, notes, calendar, calculator, all that stuff, and call and text, and it just doesn't have internet. And that's been super nice to know that when I'm like out in public and walking around, I'm not gonna be looking at my phone. Oh wait, we've already gone down there. Especially as somebody that gets a lot of anxiety in public, it's been super interesting to see like how I can be in public and interact and notice the things around me because I'm not tied down to internet even when I'm, you know, not at home. Because I think that was a big issue, was always being connected. Now if I want to use the internet, it's something that I go to. So it's kind of like, you know, being a kid again. It was cool to grow up as a kid in the early 2000s in an era where the internet was still something that you went and physically accessed. I think having it not be in my pocket has been super helpful for me. So yeah, I'm trying to push back on my use of modern tech. The harder path is typically the path worth for a while. Yeah. There's going to be a need for humans who function properly and have good minds. That's very true. And I think we're going to see that, obviously, in the next couple decades as kids that are growing up with AI, you know, get into the workforce and college and things like that. But I think we'll see the effect even quicker. Exactly. I saw an article of that. About how, yeah, guys that work in the tech industry. Oh, that's us. Wait a minute. Oh, cool. That wasn't there before. My first walkthrough, it was just that rat lady? Is that a rat? Oh shit, it's a rat. Oh, that's an hourglass dog. Okay. It's a tunnel into the future. Yeah, chapter 2 or 3, I think so. Wait, okay. Am I old? Because what does Sybau, S-Y-B-A-U, mean? I don't think I've heard that one. Oh, they're a hippo slash snake for a hat. Oh, that's cool. I don't even know what those internet acronyms mean. Okay, we gotta find Pet. Oh, yes! Speak of the devil. Is that all of them? Okay, yes. Is it? It says it's updated. Did that count? Yes. Shorio. Let's go back to Shorio. I don't think there's anything else we need to do in here. I got so lost here last time. Okay, we gotta- oh, right. SYBAU means shut your bitch ass up. SYFM means shut your fucking mouth. Okay. I'm adding that to my repertoire. Okay. Yes. I remember. Yes. I remember what to do here. Now, do I remember if I'm actually able to jump on this or not? Yes. Wait. I didn't need to do that. Oh, yes, I did. Yep. Yep. Wait. Oh. Yep. And now we go here. Shit! Fuck, bro! Oh, your chats are coming late because you're on YouTube. Oh, that might be it. Oh, guys, Restream gave me a little message saying we reached 100 messages today. Let's fucking go. Okay. Now, yeah, let's just actually try and be a professional here. Let's actually win this. Okay, I remember getting this last time. Is this gonna lock us into the purge event route? I don't think so. Taxi driver's head. Oh, okay. This is for the purge route. Freddy Bear. Hi, Fred. No. Bro is begging for his dinner as though he's never been fed in his life. As though he's not overweight, and my doctor told him he needs to stop eating so much. Thank God my child is a cat and not a child, because if my cat was human, he would call CPS on me for not giving him his food. Half an hour earlier than when he always eats every single day. Yeah. Yeah, if we go into the taxi, that's gonna lock us into the purge route, which I do not want to do. So we didn't need to get that head, I'm guessing. Pause, but yeah. We'll just avoid talking to that dude. I am gonna have to go and do the purge event route again though, because I haven't found any hourglass dogs. And I know that it's not because they're so rare. I know it's just because I haven't been looking. Sir, I have your pets / babies. Bro's complaining that we're here too early. Wait, he's gonna eat them? No!
Bless you for your business.
Hell yes. We got chocolates. Alright guys, we got chocolates. Okay. We did that route, let's see. Been streaming for about an hour. Let's... What do these chocolates do? In the beginning where the red sky was. Okay. I'll have to check again when I play through it again. Alright. We've been streaming this for an hour. I did promise a little bit of Vampire Therapist, so we are gonna save, and I'm gonna switch over to that. Oh. Wait, maybe I should wait for it to save again. Oh yeah, wait, let's see what the hidden object is, if we can find it. It's in the sky, right? Oh, the vending machine guy. It's currency. Okay. Wait, is there supposed to be a hidden image here? It's a different object every time. Is this supposed to be it? I see a ball in the sky. Hmm. I see a face over- oh, damn it. It covered it, but I saw a face over there. Alright. We'll go to the vending machine guy so that it saves. And we can start on that other quest. Where is the vending machine guy? Oh, is he over here? That's cool. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna try that again. How big are the images supposed to be? Because I see, like, outlines here. Oh, trees. Oh, and then this is... What's just a sky? That's a building. Or some kind of... Oh no, that's a telephone pole. This is fun. What's this? An explosion, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Vending machine guy, that's this guy, right? This is a cute design. I really like all of the random little weirdos in this game. This one might be one of my favorite random little weirdos. My dreams are made of weed doodles. Why not?
Guys, wait! I'm not doing what you say I'm doing!
See?
I'm not doing anything!
See ya, Evil Petty Mike. Thanks for watching. Okay. That's another strike that, ENA is definitely supposed to be a soldier. Because what the hell was that? They can only sell me one item? Not for ENA, not for ENA, not for ENA, Mayo! What the fuck is this music?
With prices this low, you can't afford a lifetime to wait.
Why did we just do a sponsored ad for this dude's vending machine? Ovum for the eyes. Alright, we got that. Last saved 4 minutes ago. Okay, we gotta... We'll finish this quest and then I'm sure it's gonna save. There was an hourglass dog where the guy... Yeah, swims in the red sky. Okay, so there is a... one at the very beginning. Well, that's fine, because yeah, I've decided I am gonna 100% this game. I might not 100% it on screen, or on stream, but I'm definitely gonna get through all the paths on stream. And then I think I'll find all the hourglass dogs myself, because I'm not too good at that stuff, so usually... Get mayonnaised, bitch. Damn, that's crazy. I love this game. But yeah, I'm not good at being a completionist, so I usually have to follow a lot of walkthroughs and stuff when I'm trying to find all of a collectible. But, I mean, I bought the supporter edition for a reason. Hey, I've seen you before! We didn't talk to you,
May I offer you
I guess,
a
the first time we
divestment
saw you.
opportunity?
Divestment?
Divestment?
Are you making fun of my unemployment lives? I don't care! Don't care! Go away! What? You are ENA? You have a job?
It's more of a
Yeah,
lifestyle.
I'm definitely gonna follow a
That's
tutorial.
my destiny.
Because
What more
I'm
could I do?
not good at that stuff.
God knows the rest.
Ew, I am nice to you, and this is the thanks I get?
Okay, whoa.
Rude entities like you get punished for the sins of others.
Tell me! I'm joking! Fell for it, didn't you?
My eyes are watering!
Miss,
What the
could you
fuck
keep it
was
down,
that?
please? The pizza guy is right
Why
here.
do we look like that?
Pretty good at organizing words. I should be the
Bro, why did
CEO
that
of
scare the
organizing
shit
events
out of
or
me?
something.
No, please, please, please. Okay, I'll be nice to you. Please, just get away. Holy shit. I like that character more. The last time we played, I only saw them at the, what's it called? Like the dance party scene when we go through all those doors. So either I ignored her the first time, or she wasn't actually here for the last playthrough. I'm not sure. Okay, we won't talk to him. Oh, right. We gotta talk to Ratatouille over here. Well, that's new. The filers will be angry. Is that a or what are they called? Not a hydrogen press. A hydraulic press. That's cute.
Oh, l'hai fatto davvero?
Her name is Pasky Maiden. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? I was not expecting that.
Va bene, Rat.
Oh, can I just walk past this guy now? I want to go past your bridge!
Che ti avrei lasciato passare perché hai fatto una cattivazione? Ma non essere
This is a video game. You have to let me pass the bridge when I complete your quest. Oh shit. It's the Boom Boom Man from Avatar: The Last Airbender. The guy with the eye tattoo. All right. Let's fucking go. Oh wait, check his trash. Check his trash. It's got anything good in here? Whee! Nope. Wait. Ooh, that's a cool tattoo idea. Nope. Okay, we're going past the bridge. And then I'm gonna believe that it's saved. Because we're entering a new area. Whatever, it's fine. We are gonna do a tiny bit of Vampire Therapist. And then we're gonna be good to go for today because I am streaming tomorrow. So I'm gonna stream a little bit more tomorrow, maybe we'll do like a 2-hour stream. But this was just an unplanned Sunday stream. So let me switch over to Vampire Therapist. I do like tattoos, and I'm constantly thinking about new ones. Alright. I am gonna go take a quick break, and then we're gonna switch over to Vampire Therapist. I gotta go feed this goober, so I'll be back in about a minute. Meow, 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 meow. Oh, thank you, Shelzo. You're awesome, bro. Thanks. Alright. We're getting back to it with Vampire Therapist. Hopefully this doesn't mute the stream. Oh. Did that mute it? It did last time. I hope it doesn't this time. Do you prefer Android, Samsung, or an iPhone? Neither. None. No, but honestly, I've been using a Google Pixel for quite some time. That's Android, right? Hold on. How's the volume? Was that better? Was it too loud before? Is it too quiet now? Is it pretty good? Too quiet? Too loud? That sounds good on my end, but... Alright. I'm not sure where we left it off. We're talking to Crimson. Not sure what about. Okay, that's too loud for me. Also, I don't want to get, yeah, we'll keep it here. I just don't want to get, copyright strike muted, because the last time I was looking at the VOD for playing this, it muted the main theme.
Truth is, I'm running out of cowboy terms. What can I get you, handsome?
How about a kind ear for my troubles?
You got a real old school way of seeing bartenders.
Hey, isn't that like half of your job to just listen to me vent about my problems?
But in this case, you're right. I am a good listener. Lay it on me.
She looks like she'd be a good listener.
I got this new client. Makes me feel old.
Oh, Maddie, right? Or Medi. Who's Medi?
250-year-old man feels old, huh?
Medi, right? Oh. Yes. Medi. And this isn't even the year that she was born, this is how old she is. And she makes him feel old. She was interesting. It's a really great game. Here, let me move the chat a little bit. Okay. And then I think the face cam is good where it is. Yeah, this is a really cool game. Basically, it's exactly what it sounds on the tin. You're a vampire. You're a therapist. You're helping other vampires with their mental health issues or issues in their life. So we're gonna hopefully start on a new client soon, but it's mostly a text-based game. Hold on, I gotta scroll down here. And basically you got to identify different cognitive distortions. So when somebody says something that might be, you know, cognitive bias or something, then you have to try and figure out which one it is. It's not a difficult game. It's just, you know. Oh yeah, I am gonna move that chat box. I mean the face cam. Should be good here. Okay. So yeah, it's not a hard game. It's not exactly... Yeah. It's mostly a visual novel, but it's really good. And the voice acting is superb. And you think you couldn't help her because you don't understand the internet. We're always going to be positive. She always asks us if we think that we did a good or bad job. I don't care if I completely fucked it up. We're always going to keep it positive.
Just gotta figure out all this technology. My dial-up modem might not be up to today's standard.
Aw, thanks, Shelzo. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just starting out, you know. I've been streaming for... It hasn't even been a month. I really think it's only been 2 or 3 weeks, actually. So, yeah. This is about the amount of views that I usually get. But, yeah, thanks for your support, Shelzo.
But I'm glad you're feeling confident, cowboy. A vampire who can adapt is a mighty fine one.
Gosh.
Here's the thing, cowboy.
Yeah.
Nobody understands the internet.
I used to, well, I still do have a YouTube channel. In fact, you're watching it on YouTube, but yeah. when I was younger, I started up this YouTube channel and just kind of fell off because I realized that animation wasn't really what I wanted to do, or the drawing tutorials and stuff. But yeah, I decided to start streaming on here.
Oh yeah?
Because this is what I did as a kid. I just watched people do Let's Plays, so it's a really cool hobby to be starting up. We're not curious about why she's been drinking vampire blood. She explained it before. Oh. She didn't mention that. Sorry, Crimson, damn. I thought that, because she explained before that she's Andy's blood mate, and I figured that was why she was drinking his blood, but damn, no, we didn't know that. Sorry, Crimson.
I said I had cancer. Stop making that face. I'm just glad I found Andy. Don't think I was quite ready to die.
You're too hot to die, Crimson.
I'm glad you're sticking around, Crimson.
Well, thank you kindly. So what'll it be, Sam? You ain't gonna dance?
Nah, I don't dance.
No, I ain't gonna dance.
No, I ain't gonna dance. He's so cute. He's a cutie patootie.
Here, have a little something I whipped up for Andy. Herbal blood tea.
Ooh.
No garlic, rat.
No garlic. Why would there be garlic, dude?
Maybe I'll take a nightcap. You have yourself a fine night, Crimson.
Adios, muchacho.
This is a vampire nightclub. No way they'd have garlic on the menu.
Think that's my last client for a while. My caseload's big enough. I'm starting to get overwhelmed.
Last client for a while, really?
Maybe something from one of my books will inspire me. But then again, I could watch cartoons instead.
Damn. I would go for watch a cartoon, but we, What? But, we did that last time, so we're gonna
I'll
read.
a poem. I've got one I love. Carry one, Walt Whitman.
Lie Like Walt Whitman, good choice. That's a good
I
one.
celebrate myself and sing myself. And what I assume, you shall assume. For every atom belonging to me, as good belongs to you.
He is a black cat. He's a Craigslist cat. I got him when he was... How old are you now, Freddie? I got him when he was 6 months, and he is turning 3. And yeah, that's it.
I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass.
I don't think I know this one. I am the kind of person that in high school, when we learned all of the famous poets and stuff, I ate that shit up, and I still do. But I don't actually know a lot of poems by heart. It's not something that I usually read in my spare time, but in all, like, years of my schooling, I was the one in class who loved the poetry
Every
unit.
atom of my blood, formed from this soil, this air, born here of parents born here, from parents the same, and their parents the same. I, now 37 years old, in perfect health begin, hoping to cease not till death.
2 dogs. Oh, mini pinchers. Those are so cute. And a French bulldog. Cute.
Creeds and schools in abeyance.
I'm definitely a cat person, but I like other
but
people's
never
dogs.
forgotten. I harbor for
That's how
good
I
or
always
bad.
say it. Like, I would never have
Commit
a
to speak
dog.
at every hazard.
I'm sorry for
Nature
talking over you,
without
Sam.
check,
I'm gonna go
with
back and read
original
this.
energy.
But yeah. I'm not a person. I'm not a dog person. I like other people's dogs, but when it comes to having my own dog, I'm like, no, absolutely not. Cats are where it's at for that. But
Just a
dogs
little
are
reminder that I'm
cutos.
still human. I think that's enough action for one night. Time I got me some shut-eye. Good night, son.
Good night, son. Well, now that we're not getting any more cases, I wonder what we're gonna do.
A fine evening to you, Samuel. How are you feeling tonight?
Hi, Andy. Ah!
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad.
A little overwhelmed, but I guess I kind of have a lot going on these days.
Indeed you do. The mind is an easy place to get lost in, is it not?
You ain't kidding. Keeping all them cognitive distortions in my head and sorting through all my clients' problems ain't easy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the cool thing about studying poetry is that you realize there's so many different ways to structure a poem. But when I first started out writing poetry, because I did it for a while, I would not consider myself a poet at all. But yeah, when I first started out, I tried to do like mostly, what do you call it? Free verse, because I was like, oh, I don't want my poems to sound too old. I'm just going to write down whatever I want on paper. And then as you kind of like develop the skill, you realize that the like traditional structures and stuff still work. You know, free verse isn't superior to, yeah, all those other structures. I wish I knew the technical terms for it, but I completely forgot everything I learned in high school and in my English degree.
Multitasking. It's a kind of meta-control fallacy. Even we must handle thoughts one at a time.
Oh, is this another cognitive distortion we're gonna get?
Yes.
So these are our cognitive distortions. Basically, we gotta call people out Ace Attorney style when they use one of these.
I do not expect you to be an exception to the rule, my dear fellow. Let us see whether we can clear your head.
We're gonna do some meditation?
I would like to introduce you to a ritual I have learned for stilling the mind.
Hell yeah!
This some kind of ancient vampire secret? Something the old ones gave you that's been lost to time? Something mortals could never imagine?
No, it's called, this stream is sponsored by Headspace.
No, it's just meditation.
Oh.
Oh.
That does not make the technique any less valuable. Now then, close your eyes. I will guide you through this process. Think of a place.
Okay, we trust him.
Comfort. Where is it?
Place that brings me comfort.
I'd have to say the woods. I always liked being in nature.
Tips for 6th grade. I don't think I have any tips. I hate to say it, but I did not have a good 6th grade experience, but
then imagine the woods.
I mean, I'll say this.
Come to you.
You know, it's school at any age is hard, but the middle school years, you know, you're still a kid. You've got a lot to learn, and everything might seem like it's a big deal or like it's gonna decide your future, but it really doesn't. So just do what you find fun and what makes you happy and feel fulfilled in the skills that you want to learn, and don't worry about your future at that point, you know?
Be attuned to your
That's a tip that I would give.
Breathe, and you will be able to address your thoughts and clear your mind. Now close your eyes and begin.
Okay, we're gonna do actual meditation. Oh, minigame. Oh. Oh, we're not actually doing it yet. To clear a thought, hover over it.
I ain't cut out for this therapy thing. Andy sure is a tall
Oh wait, what are we supposed to do?
I miss my princess.
Oh. Breathe in.
I kinda miss farting.
Breathe out. What?
Focus, Sam, focus.
Yeah, I get that. The only advice I would give is don't, obviously, you know, keep your grades up, but don't try to take things too seriously. But also, don't listen to me. You know, take my words with a grain of salt. Breathe in. Oh, what are we supposed to do?
How are you feeling now?
Oh, shoot, I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, alright. Fine, really.
Man, we skipped the minigame. Oh well.
Feel like...
What sorts of things came up for you?
Well, I thought about my clients. I thought about all them cognitive distortions. My horse came up a lot.
Oh, his horse, princess. I forgot about that.
Your horse?
Yes.
Princess. She was my horse back when I was
so
alive.
sad.
I still think about her every day. I can't really stop.
I understand. I have bonded with many horses in my own life, but it sounds as though the loss of Princess was particularly fraught.
Yes, we have trauma over it.
Would you like to start there?
Not sure I'd like it. But seeing as it's come up, maybe we should talk about what happened to her. It's got a lot to do with my old gang.
That's right.
Well, the Mystic Bastards was their name. They were the gang to join if you had nothing to lose, and I had nothing to lose.
That's right, his old gang.
To thinking, my friend.
Oh, I can see that now. But it turned out I still did have something to lose. And they took that from me to prove my loyalty.
Freddy's looking out the window.
They took my princess. Killed her in
Killed
cold
her?
blood, and made me watch the whole thing. They made sure she saw me too.
Oh, Samuel.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
I just
Killed her,
stood
that's
there,
crazy.
watching her dying, with them big eyes looking at me like she knew I betrayed her. They knew what it would take to break me, and it's my fault for letting them do it.
Damn, that's so sad.
These Mystic Bastards. It sounds as though these loyalty tests were a cruel, mechanical part of their indoctrination process. These are the actions of a cult. They had no special care for you or your princess.
Wake up, Sam, you're in a cult.
Well, sure as shit worked. They knew where to hit me, and it's my fault for letting it happen.
What they did, Samuel, had little to do with you personally. You were vulnerable, and they took advantage. This is what cults do.
Yep.
But Samuel, you
If
are
TikTok
exhibiting
taught
a
me
cognitive
anything.
distortion known as personalization. You are attributing the
Oh, we got a new
Bastards'
one.
actions entirely to your own supposed failings.
Attributing... Okay, let's look at the journal. Often we assume things happen because of us, wrongly linking external events to ourselves, in cases where realistically there isn't a definite link. Okay. Okay, I get that.
While it is natural to grieve for your horse, holding yourself solely responsible is neither fair nor accurate.
Hold on a sec, my head's hurting. I can't hold on to all them distortions all the time. Ain't personalization a lot like a control fallacy?
An astute
Yeah,
observation,
it sounds really similar.
Personalizations are often a form of control fallacy.
So how are we going to find out the difference?
While control fallacies often manifest as a belief that you have more control over external events than is actually the case, personalization is a more specific tendency to believe that external events are reactions to you.
Okay.
But let us leave control fallacies out of the picture for now.
I still don't think there's too much of a difference, or that there isn't enough of a difference for me to not mess this up.
I would not interrupt your thoughts if I did not think personalization important. You are shouldering the blame for Princess's death. I can see that.
Well, if it ain't my fault, who else's is it?
The gangs.
The Mystic Bastards, of course.
Yeah.
Let me put it into perspective.
Or Sam.
I will make a series of statements, and you help me identify the personalization distortion. I overslept in my coffin because I forgot to set my alarm.
No, it's not
I
one.
bit Crimson's neck last night and missed the vein because I was distracted.
No, that's not
Netflix
one.
raised my subscription price again because they knew I would pay no matter what.
That's personalization, even though, you know what, that is
That's
true.
the personalization.
That is true.
Netflix has no earthly clue who you are. They just raise their subscription
Netflix
prices anyway.
may not know who I am, but they sure hate me.
Just as your
Because
gang planned to isolate
what do you mean
members
I
from
have to
their
pay for
former
my own
lives?
Netflix subscription
see the
now,
connection?
and I can't just mooch off of my parents' subscription?
I guess so. I was just too stupid to see it at the time.
Ah, calling yourself stupid is what distortion?
Labeling.
Yeah, it's labeling. But I should have known anyway. I knew that crew was bad news. I just thought I was bad news too.
You
that's a should statement.
Should statement, whatever. So what the hell am I supposed to do, Andy? Say nothing's ever my fault and I don't gotta know nothing? I was responsible for getting that beautiful horse killed. She trusted me, and if I'd been someone else, she wouldn't have had to die in that awful way.
I am not asking you to lie to yourself. Far from it. And I am not suggesting that you absolve yourself of all responsibility.
Poor guy.
But what would you say if a friend came to you with the same story? Would you tell them what they should have done? Would you call them stupid?
No, I wouldn't.
You said yourself that you joined your gang because they were the gang to join if you had nothing to lose. I do not think this is a circumstance most people choose.
Yeah, I suppose.
Remember, Samuel, we are trying to reframe our thinking by clarifying these distortions. I know it may feel as though I am picking on you, but I am
But
not.
I'm not. Yeah, you know,
Let
I've
us
definitely
forget
felt
what
that
you
way.
should have done to make room
With
for
therapy,
a
sometimes
different
it's hard.
solution. You are drawing a direct link from your emotion to the death
Sometimes
of
it
your
does feel
horse.
like,
This is a distortion called
yeah.
emotional reasoning.
Dude, therapy is hard work. That's why I like this game. I like games that are, you know, highlighting therapy and stuff, because everyone needs some. But it's hard work.
I understand the guilt you
Oh wait,
feel, Sam,
we got something new in our
but your
journal.
guilt does not act on its own.
Oh, Sam's belt? Yeah, wait. Let me scroll through this, see what else was added. I think it was just a journal entry. Oh yeah, hold on. What is that supposed to be? It looks like a
This terrible
goblet
thing,
or something.
it did happen. And
Or
some
it might just
choices
be a
you made
horseshoe,
undoubtedly
actually.
created the circumstances for it to occur.
I
You are
can't
not
tell what that
blameless.
is.
But let us restrict your blame to what you have actually done.
I'm sorry. I get awful worked up when talking about my princess. You should have seen her, Andy. She had these eyes. She looked right into my tainted soul and still loved me.
I understand, Samuel. We feel tremendous guilt when we fail an animal. When we
Yeah.
look at reality, it is not to dismiss our burdens, but to process them fairly.
Yeah, you know, a couple weeks ago, I let Freddie, my cat, eat some green onions by mistake that I had left out on the counter. And I didn't realize it, but I looked it up, and it turns out that, newsflash, y'all, onions are bad for cats. Like, poisonous. So, or a helmet with horns. Yeah, I could see that. It's gonna be interesting seeing people cosplay him. Oh no, this is an older game. This isn't a new one. I'm not gonna see anybody cosplaying any of these characters anytime soon. Unless this game really becomes super popular all of a sudden, but yeah. I had to call animal poison control because I let him eat onions because I was stupid and didn't realize that cats can't eat onions. I mean, it's not like I sat and watched him eat it. They were left out on the counter. I left the room. He started eating them. I came back and I made him stop, but he had already eaten so much. And so anyway, I called animal poison control and I felt so bad about it. It was the first time anything like that had happened. So when he's saying it's rough when your actions, you know, affect your animal, because it's like, that cat is my child. I feel anxious. Perhaps it is a garlic naan. That's... Oh, right, we're doing these again. That's none of the above.
The mood in my club is somber
I played
tonight.
Date Everything yesterday,
sure it is a
actually,
reflection
so
of my own
tomorrow we're gonna play more of that. Because I'm gonna try and get through all of that game. But yes, I played that yesterday. I have a little, I have a VOD of it, I think, up on my Twitch page, but yeah, we're gonna play that for sure. Does that count as one? What's up, Freddy? What? The cat is here. We're gonna skip past this one
I
too.
find myself in an irascible mood tonight. Perhaps I drank some tainted blood.
I don't think that's one of them. Okay.
Please listen once more.
Yeah,
I feel
it's the second
anxious.
one.
The mood in my club is somber tonight. I am sure it is a reflection of my own dark mood.
And that's emotional reasoning?
That's the emotional
Okay.
reasoning right there.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think
give
that
me my
folk in the
degree
club
right
know
now.
Too much about how you're feeling.
Exactly. Our emotions can feel all-encompassing, and that is purely biological. We are animals, Samuel. There is a small cluster of brain tissue at the base of the cranium that tells us we are safe or that we are about to die.
The
The
amygdala.
complexity of our existence is at odds with die.
The amygdala. Wait, no.
biology, but we have the logic to recognize it.
Oh yeah. Yep. It's a Batman lava lamp.
Well, if reincarnation
I don't have too many lights in this room, so I thought I'd get some kind of light source. I want to get more. I want to get those RGB like light sticks to like maybe have in the corner. But yeah, it's my Batman lava lamp.
It is indeed a boon and a curse to have
Lava
human
lamps never
complexity
should have
of
left
thought.
the style. I'm glad that they're coming back because they never should have left.
No kidding. If I were a horse, I'd know better than to join any cowboy gang, let alone the Mystic Bastards. I'd be happy with a bag of oats and a field to run around in.
How did you end up with the Mystic Bastards in the first place?
Didn't we already explain it to him?
Well, like I said, I didn't have much choice. Nobody would have taken me in at that point.
Yeah.
Except a hangman, maybe. I wasn't a vampire yet, so hanging didn't sound too appealing.
Damn.
The last job I did got my brother killed. And after that, my wife left with my daughter and I never saw him again. Can't say
Damn.
I blame her. I didn't have nobody.
That's tragic.
Ain't no surprise that a vampire gang would be the only people to take me in.
Aha, so that is how you turned.
Yes, sir. It wasn't pleasant.
Makes
Not
sense.
the candlelight and writhing body sort of affair you see in mortal vampire stories.
That is terrible, Samuel. The turning is never easy. How did they find you?
That job that got my brother killed, we partnered up with one of them Mystic Bastards for it. He
Hmm.
knew where to find me.
So they manipulated him into joining the gang.
And he knew you were vulnerable and that
Yeah.
you had no place to go.
Because the gang is actually a cult.
Now I've thought about that. Were they setting me up all along? Maybe. But whether they were or not, I really didn't have any place to go. I know when them wanted dead or alive posters go up, folk find dead easier and more fun.
Hmm.
People saw me as outlaw scum when I was a kid, and there was no way they were going to be kinder knowing I was in a gang.
As a kid. Yeah, the characters are detailed. I really like the art style. It's like it works with the background really well because the background is all watercolor and has that, you
no
know,
one would have any pity on you
Victorian look.
that your only recourse was to
And
join
the
your
characters still stand out in like an appealing cartoonish way, but it's kind of classy. It works really well. And then of course the voice acting is so great. I love the voice acting.
gang. I think you see the patterns now. It may seem like pedantry, and perhaps it is, but pedantry is the search for ultimate truth.
Spoken like a true pedant.
It comes with being terrifyingly old. You discover
Yeah,
the cognitive
Andrew Makos'
distortion
voice
before I could
actor,
point it out to you.
super good.
It is a cognitive distortion similar to Nosferatu thinking.
Oh, we're
So
gonna
let
get
us put
another one?
that similar-
Gonna get
let us put
another
that
one?
particular distortion out of our minds for now. Yes, things were grim
Oh.
for you. But your
No, you just removed
experiences
that one.
caused you to assume that there were none who would favor you with a kind eye. You were exhibiting the cognitive distortion of overgeneralization. The idea that no mortal could accept you. This clouded truth made you vulnerable to the Mystic Bastard's approach.
New cognitive distortion unlocked.
Damn. Maybe you ain't wrong, huh? I should have joined the Foreign Legion or something.
Foreign Legion, is that a real thing?
Dang it, should statement.
Your mind is not a cognitive distortion shooting gallery, Samuel. Cut yourself some slack. All we seek is recognition of our distortions, not perfection and not punishment. Let us test your ability to recognize overgeneralization. Then I believe we will have covered enough for tonight. Allow me to begin.
All right, we'll go over this one, and then I think I'm gonna cut the stream short after that. They all think they know everything. That's
Wait,
overgeneralization.
ain't you an elder vampire? You don't seem like much of a know-it-all.
That's right, Samuel. Though in all honesty, I used to be quite insufferable myself.
I believe it.
I aspire to be more patient these days. Let me continue. It seems to me that being a werewolf is pretty rough.
I don't think that counts. That's not one?
Vampires
Okay.
from Transylvania all have funny accents. I want to solve.
All have funny accents. That's overgeneralization.
Andy. I ain't sure any of them ever sounded like that.
Yeah, and Sam exists, and he's got a southern
Pretty sure
accent.
they all sound American these days anyway from watching bat flicks all the time.
See you later. Yeah, I'm not gonna go live anytime later tonight, but tomorrow I usually stream 7:30 Pacific time. So, yeah, thanks for watching.
Correct, Samuel. I apologize for the offensive accent.
Yeah, we're
It was
gonna
employed only to prove a point.
finish this little lesson here, tutorial on overgeneralization, and then
Well
yeah,
done, Samuel.
we're gonna end it
Your
for
ability
tonight.
to identify cognitive distortions continues to impress. But let us bring things back to you. I do not ask you to
Alright, I
absolve
forgot
yourself
this
of
is
the
our
things you have
own
done.
personal therapy session.
You did not have the tools to be mindful of the thought patterns that made you vulnerable to the mystic bastards.
Right. So you can't really blame yourself.
Take root in you, though, Samuel. I hope this session has been helpful to you.
Yeah, I'm still sad.
Mhm.
I'm still regretful about Princess. I think I'll always be. My not being mindful is what killed her. Every time I think about it, I just know I'm a terrible person who messes everything up. But I think the awareness helps.
Poor Sam.
It does. Then please tell me what cognitive distortion you just exemplified. Was it emotional reasoning, overgeneralization, or personalization?
Oh shit, I wasn't really paying attention. Overgeneralization?
It's overgeneralization, ain't it? Saying I'm a terrible person who messes everything up is reductive.
Well observed, Samuel. But you will find it is also emotional.
Oh, okay, it was all the above. Damn.
To Princess's death and
Every
personalization
time there's an
attributed to
option
yourself.
for D, all of the above, you always gotta pick that one.
Remember, cognitive distortions are not a cudgel to beat yourself with.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. If we're spouting cognitive distortions all the time, ain't my clients gonna be mad at my constantly interrupting them?
Yeah.
You continue to impress. Yes, we cannot bully our clients with distortions. Thus, I find it is best to clear our minds and focus on a few during each session.
That makes sense.
Keeping endless distortions in mind.
Imagine going to a therapist in real life, and as you're talking, they're just like, labeling, personalization. Oh, that's overgeneralization. I would never go to them again.
I think we have done
So yeah, he's right.
excellent work tonight, and I'm certain you've built up a thirst. I know this evening was emotionally intense. Ask Crimson for some scotch.
Ready.
Drinking booze ain't exactly compatible with our biology, Andy.
By scotch, I mean Scottish blood.
Oh,
It's iron-rich
right,
and
right,
quite
right.
delicious.
Vampires.
I aged it in whiskey barrels.
That sounds pretty nice. I might just do that and call it an early night.
As you wish, Samuel. Rest well, and do not lasso yourself so tightly, as you say. You are deserving of love.
Yes,
especially from
Queen.
yourself.
Sam
I'm just gonna
deserves
leave before I get
everything.
more embarrassed.
Well, except for the
Very well,
fact that
Samuel.
he has murdered
Rest
women
in
and
peace,
children.
my friend.
All right. So that wasn't exactly another case,
Greetings.
but
Dr. Drain again tonight.
we're gonna
yes?
end it there. I'll save over this one because we didn't have to make any huge choices this time. I don't think this is one of those games where we're gonna be making a bunch of actual meaningful choices. Like, I don't think there's multiple endings, as far as I know. But we are gonna end it there. Freddy, oh my god. Freddy's getting the zoomies. So that's his signal. Gonna end the stream there, but I will see you guys tomorrow. 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. That's PM, not AM. I'm not crazy. But yeah. Thanks for watching.